So if you're keeping up with the news, you may have seen this from Samsung and this from Huawei. And I've always been puzzled as to why this tends to trigger people's rants about how one company has copied another company. Because these businesses are not in business for the joy and pleasure of innovating. They're in business to make bank, to make cheddar. So if Samsung makes a product that's new, that customers tend to like, Huawei's gonna copy that right away. If you were Huawei, you would copy Samsung more times than Apple says,
amazing.
It's an amazing, great, perfect, amazing, perfect. Amazing.
But Samsung does hope that you will find this amazing, an alternative to the notch. Samsung teased several new notch styles during a keynote showing silhouettes of 4 phones with new screens, labeled Infinity U, Infinity V, Infinity O, and New Infinity. As the name implies, there is simply a circular hole in the upper left of the screen for a selfie camera. The screen cover glass, though we may be looking at a screen protector, has curved sides and rounded bezels that are characteristic of the Galaxy line. Chinese leaker Ice Universe predicts that these screens will be used on the upcoming Samsung Galaxy A8s. As for the release date, Ice Universe speculates that it could be as early as December in order to counter Huawei's first whole-screen device. Now let's talk about Huawei and their circular cutout. Huawei has posted a teaser of a phone with a circular camera cutout on its Weibo page, with the camera island on the top left-hand corner of the screen. The teaser image also seems to reference the month of December. Huawei has since told The Verge it would reveal more information on Monday, December 3rd. We don't know much else about this new phone, but the purported leaked photo shows a device with the aforementioned camera cutout and a headphone jack. The Nova series is usually an upper mid-range offering, so we're expecting either a Kirin 980 or a Kirin 710 chipset, as well as a rear-facing dual camera setup. There's only one camera cutout in the teaser image, so we're not expecting the Nova 3's dual selfie camera pairing. Now I know no one here wants to get political, I get that, but we gotta talk about the fact that Trump may be making moves that will raise the prices of your phones. President Trump has threatened to put a 10% tariff on mobile phones and laptops coming from China, a move that could see prices rise significantly. In an interview with the Wall Street Journal via Bloomberg, Trump didn't seem to be too worried about the possibility of higher prices though, saying, and I quote, "I can make it 10% and people could stand that very easily," unquote. Now if you're thinking, yeah, I could stand that very easily because I ain't buying no Chinese phones, no you will. You see, putting tariffs on phones coming from China wouldn't only affect the price of Chinese brands. According to Counterpoint, 74% of all phones imported into the US in 2017 came from China. Almost all phone manufacturers make their phones, or at least some of their component parts of their phones, in China and then export them from China to the US. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that we'd see a big price hike right away. Companies like Apple, for example, who have big economies of scale and large profit margins, may choose to absorb those costs to keep costs down. But how likely is that to last? Probably not very long. Now let's get back to leaks and rumors and talk about the fact that this whole dual display thing might actually be a thing. Recent leaked videos on Weibo claim to reveal a Nexus 2 that bears a strong resemblance to the Nubio X. The photos clearly depict a Vivo branded device with a large front panel that looks a lot like the original Nexus. Another screen graces the back of the device with 3 cameras resting above it, including a second display, certainly eliminating the need for a pop-up selfie camera. However, the first-gen Nexus didn't exactly fare well in terms of battery life during our review. Adding a second screen will definitely suck more juice, all for the sake of maintaining a notch-free front. The original Nexus included a 4,000 mAh battery, but even that wasn't sufficient to last into the evenings with any heavy usage. This really brings up a fascinating topic about what is the next big thing in technology. Everyone in the smartphone industry is looking for that next best thing, whether it's foldable displays, dual screens, augmented reality, what's it gonna be? And if you look through history, it tends to be something often that you didn't predict. Something completely out of context that we had no frame of reference for. Is it gonna be foldable displays? I don't know. Feels kind of gimmicky. Cool, but kind of gimmicky. I just want to give an example of how it applies to YouTube, right? For years, YouTube has been the 800-pound gorilla when it comes to online video, and it still very much is. And people have been saying, what is the next platform that's going to take over YouTube? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be Instagram with new videos? Is it going to be Snapchat? What's it going to be? And it turns out there's really not any of those things. But YouTube is declining in views, and what is taking over? Well, it's not one platform. It's the stream. It's your Facebook stream, your Instagram stream, your Twitter stream. It's video that's consumed in the stream. That is, I believe, the cause of YouTube's slight, gradual decline and dominance in the online video space. Completely something that people wouldn't have expected. We were expecting a YouTube competitor. It wasn't that at all. So, applying that to smartphone technology, is it going to be foldable displays or dual screens? Or could it be something just completely out of our frame of reference? Let me know what you think in the comments below or on Twitter. You know when software starts to do things it's not supposed to do? Who solves those problems? It's the unsung heroes, our developer teams. In fact, it's called incident management. And our beloved sponsor today, OpsGenie, is just for them.
OpsGenie helps us minimize downtime, which is critical for our customer experience.
OpsGenie empowers devs and ops teams to plan for service disruptions and stay in control during incidents. It helps notify all the right people through a smart combination of scheduling and escalation paths that take into account things like time zones and holidays. It allows for deep flexibility in how and when and where alerts are deployed and supported by over 200 integrations. With OpsGenie, your next incident doesn't stand a chance. Go to opsgenie.com and sign up to get a free company account and add up to 5 team members. That's opsgenie.com. Never miss a critical alert again with OpsGenie.
Blah, 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 blah.